I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm a pheasant plucker's son, and I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes.
We need to be over there for now.
So who's the director?
Right.
What's it
Welcome everybody to the nativity-ish. About 2,000 years ago, not very far from here, there was a young girl called Mary who was engaged to be married to Joseph. Until one day, while she was nonchalantly applying her lip gloss, there appeared
an angel. Ooh.
An angel of God.
It startled me.
And the angel said, and I can say what the angel said.
Yes, yes. You just want to.
Oh, my name is Angel. My name.
You try it, it's fine. We'll just say, that's another way.
Wait, she knows.
You said No, it's fine. Go back.
You need to wait.
Okay, right. Wait, there's time.
Take your time.
Excellent. Yeah, it's fine. There's time. She's not in it yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So then an angel appears.
Whoa.
You startled me. Don't be afraid. I'm Angel. Gabriella. God sent me here to send you a message. You going to have a baby of God. It's going to save everybody.
Away!
Joseph!
Mary wandered around looking for her husband and wondering what she should tell him. Because it's not the most likely story that your fiancé gets pregnant and it happens to be God's baby. So eventually she found Joseph. She found Joseph.
Where is Joseph?
Sorry, just an idiot.
Joseph!
Cafe Joe.
Joseph! An angel came down from the sky and told me that I'm going to give birth to the Son of God.
What? Joseph was not very convinced.
I'm not impressed.
He thought she'd been sleeping around with other men, and that was why she was pregnant. And it was
Can't God use a condom?
So Joseph decided not to marry her. Mary went away sad,
Oh.
and Joseph went to bed very cross. So you can let them know.
What happened next?
But that night, while Joseph was asleep, an angel came to him in a dream. She told him not to doubt Mary.
Joseph, it's okay. Don't doubt Mary. She told the truth. Okay.
And when Joseph woke up, he decided to stand by Mary and marry her anyway. And so he went to tell her. And Mary was thrilled. Mary, please marry me. It was a heartwarming moment. But then Joseph and Mary had to go all the way to Bethlehem from Nazareth, which is a long way. Because they had to register, because the Romans wanted to know who everybody was. So they went on a long journey because by this time Mary was quite heavily preggers and couldn't really walk. No, that way. Yeah, the shepherd's that way. Yeah, so they had to take a donkey.
Oh.
Yeah, he looks very poor.
Yeah.
Joseph!
So they went all the way to Bethlehem, where they asked at every inn that they could find, but nowhere had any space because it was Christmas, right? So many people were staying. So eventually they found an innkeeper who let them have a stable for the night. Where they bedded, lovely stable. They bedded down with all the animals and the poo and the hay. And that very night, Mary gave birth to a tiny baby. And because she didn't have a blanket, she wrapped him in a charming pink towel. And because they didn't have a cradle, they put him in the trough where the animal food went. And they kept him on the sofa so he couldn't run away. And in some fields above Bethlehem, there were 3 shepherds. looking after their sheep and tigers and lynxes. Cold night. Message. And they were terrified. The shepherds were so afraid.
Don't be afraid. I'm an angel of God.
So that was alright then.
Quite good looking ladies.
The angel told them that there had been a baby born who was going to save everybody.
Everybody.
And then this baby's love would change everything. And so the angel went and showed them the way, all the way to Bethlehem, so they could come and see this baby that had been born.
Alright. You're
So
going to
off
see
they went.
Beckingham. Alice.
Taking their sheep with them.
We're the wise men.
They saw the baby.
Oh, this is the
And
baby.
they
Rest of the shepherds.
were amazed that he was already eating, so they
look, so Catherine's mommy. Oh, that's really big.
And then the shepherds went away and cut scene to three wise men over in the east who were watching the stars. They were astrologers.
Hello?
And they've been watching for years. They've been watching for years for a new star. And suddenly a new this was the star they'd been waiting for, and it meant that a new king was going to be born. So they jumped on their camels, which also looked like sheep and things and they followed the star all the way to Bethlehem.
Oh, thank you. Come on.
Came to rest in Bethlehem, over a stable. Hold it there.
A stable.
So the three wise men went into the stable and found a Jewish couple with a small baby kitten. They knew that this was the baby they'd been waiting for.
This is the baby we've been waiting for, Bill. So many years. We were waiting and now.
And so they fell down and worshipped him.
They fell down and worshipped him.
They fell down and worshipped him. And they gave him gifts, which were slightly impractical gifts for a new baby. Gifts which were slightly impractical for a new baby. They gave him gold to symbolise that he was a king. And they gave him frankincense to show that he was holy and he was God. And they gave him myrrh to foretell of his death, which was kind of the most important part, but we'll do that in Easter. And so Mary and Joseph looked after the baby, and that was how Jesus was born. Hooray!
By the hammer and nails.